Hello learners, greetings to all of you. Hope you all doing good. I am T. Chandrasekharan, Assistant Professor of English, Kamraj College. Okay learners, in this video we are going to learn the chronological order of history of English literature part 4, which means we have already done with first 3 parts. Okay, you can check those videos. Then we shall continue here with 20th century and 21st century. We have already covered covered up to 19th century in our previous videos. Okay, you may in a need of note down some years or some of the name of the writers. So for your purpose, you can pause this video and note down some of the important points that I'm going to tell you here, right? So with this note, we shall start this video. Okay, let's get started. So the first era of this particular age, that is 20th century, is modern era or modern literature. Okay, the timeline of this age is 1901 to 1945. The literature which appeared between these years, that's 1901 to 1945, can be called as modern literature. This particular age has many important historical events. Okay, so to name a few: First World War, which happened between the year 1914 to 1919. Then the Second World War also happened between 1939 to 1945, and the Great Depression of England, or in other words, Great Depression of Britain. It happened in 1929 and 1930. Okay, so some of the few writers who flourished in this particular age are T.S. Eliot and Matthew Arnold. Okay learners, then the next literary age, that is postmodern age. Okay, so or in other words, postmodern literature. As I usually say, the literature which appeared in this particular age called as postmodern literature. Okay, so it begins in 1945 after the First World War, after the Second World War in fact. The end of the Second World War brings the beginning of the postmodern literature. So it begins in 1945 and it continues till date. Okay, so the timeline of postmodern era is from 1645 to up to date, or in other words, from 1945 to contemporary literature, contemporary age, that can be called as postmodern writings or postmodern literature. So some of the very few writers who flourished in this particular age are James Joyce, Samuel Beckett, and Det Hughes, and so on. So during these ages, that is modern literature and postmodern literature, during these ages, another branch of English literature, it improved a lot. That is the study of English literary theory. Actually, it begins as a English literary criticism in the past. During this age, from 1901 to, that is 20th century and up to date. Okay, this particular age sees the growth of literary theory. The learners and the scholars of research began to give more importance for the English literary theory during this age, and the writers also made it very popular during these ages. So students, we have done with the chronological order of history of English literature. So thank you so much for your valuable time, and take care.